Good morning. Thank you so much for joining the webinar today. This is 𝗟𝗘𝗧𝗦𝗧 from MassMailer. Today I'm going to talk about various plans MassMailer offers and also some of the add-ons that we support as well. I want to go a little bit in detail because I keep getting a lot of questions on the same. So I'm going to talk about the plans first that we have, Basic, Pro, and Premier, that you're aware. And also we have some add-ons for the user, verification credits, and additional email add-ons as well. And we have some add-ons for domain IP inboxing, sandbox, onboarding packages, success packages as well. I'll just go in depth for each one of them. And and if you have any questions at the end of this webinar, just feel free to put down your questions, and I'm happy to just clarify all of them. Start with the basic Pro Premier plans that we have. The functionality-wise, you would get all the email sending, template building, reporting capabilities, all of that in the basic. So pretty much everything that you really need for sending out emails and stuff like that. And we support only dedicated IP address, so that's included, right? And we have various plans. I've not really detailed on the email volume thing here. It's 10K, 25K, 100, 200, so on and so forth. You can go into millions. That's monthly email volume. And also this includes one admin user. All these plans do include one admin user and one read-only user that is meant for MassMailer guest user for reporting purposes. So that's kind of given. So basically you would get access for one admin user only with all these plans. And the Pro plan actually can help you with the email deliverability reporting. So you would get access to email monitor and verification tools. And again, I've done extensive webinars before about email monitor and verification. Email monitor is basically to analyze your template and the infrastructure and give you a report on how good or bad your template is, and also if there are any issues with the infrastructure, such as DKIM, DMARC, and SPF and all of that. And also you can see how your email is rendering on various devices as well. And verification is very important, especially when you're sending out an email. Very first time, you want to make sure that you're not getting any bounces. So email verification is also very, very important. So these two are kind of additional tools that you get for email deliverability. That's part of Pro plan. And now when it comes to Premier, we do continuous IP warm-up, especially if you're having multiple domains and you're doing a lot of prospecting, high volume. It's definitely recommended that you get the Premier plan. That way you get a IP warm-up that's continuous. That will have positive impact on your domain and the IP address. And also we include the dynamic templates feature as well. And in the future, if we are adding any advanced features such as landing pages and stuff like that, it's all going to be part of Premier plan, which is also in the roadmap. So basically, these are three plans that you would start with. As I said, all of them would be having one admin user. And we have various plans when it comes to the email volume. And the price that I've given is for 10K here, 10K per month. I've not included the other email volumes, but we have our website giving all the details. The pricing page got all the details that you really need. When it comes to additional user add-ons, we have the admin read-only full access user, community user. And again, admin user gets the access for everything end-to-end in MassMailer, including the MassMailer setup. And read-only would get the access only for reporting. And you can see all the statistics and the email status, email suppressions. So you can get the access to the data, but you really cannot create templates, or you can also not create any campaign. So basically, you cannot send emails, you cannot create templates using read-only. Pretty much just the reporting is what I can say. And full access user can do everything, meaning you can do everything except setup, meaning you won't get access to the MassMailer setup page or tab, but you can do anything else, meaning creating templates or sending out emails, creating list views. All those capabilities are there in the full access user. And community user, we provide it for customer or partner. Community user, I think nowadays it's called as experience user. It's one and the same, for which, again, you get access through only the portal. If you build any community portal in Salesforce, you can actually get the access, in which you get similar like a full access user capability for community users. The price is less, even though you get full access, meaning not the setup, but other things you would be able to access. But that's only for the community users though. And the price is given per user per month is the cost that is mentioned there, 60, 15, 60, and 15. That's about additional user add-ons. And additional email add-ons, well, our website lists only 10K and 100K. That's only one-time cost. Let's say your base is say 200K, that's your plan, 200K. But in any given month, let's say you want to send out say 250K, right? So that 50K additional email credits you can purchase that would expire end of the month. That'll cost you say 25 times 5, that is $125 one time. So if we ever needed to say send 54K emails, that's okay. We'll just adjust the price. So we won't really display all the prices there. So if you ever needed to like get additional email, just let us know what it is, and we'll just do the math and then just add those additional emails for you. That's as simple as that, right? And just to kind of clarify that all the email plans that we have, the email credits actually would not expire, they would reset on 1st of every month. So let's say you go with a 200K plan, you get 200K emails in any given month, and 1st of the next month, emails would reset back to 200K. If you did not use any emails, all the 200K emails in a given month, they do not roll over to the next month. It would just reset. And same thing goes with the email add-ons as well. They do not roll over. So if you ever wanted to add, say, 50K emails, make sure that you're using all those 50K in that given month, because they do not roll over. They would just expire in that month only. Email verification add-ons, again, the feature itself is available Pro and Premier plans. But if you want to add on, you basically will have to purchase the credits. And we have various packages available. Again, if you needed to go somewhere in between, say 50K, 75K, let's say 70K, that's okay. We can just adjust the price based on whatever it comes to. And then add those credits. But ideally, you would just go with the packages that we have there. That way there's no confusion and stuff like that, right? It's always better to have additional credits. That way, if you ever needed to like use up or use these credits to validate emails, you have them handy. You don't really have to wait on us. We always recommend get some extra. So let's say you have 30K contacts in your database, just go with a 50K plan and keep extra credits as a buffer. So these are all, again, one-time cost, and the email verification credits do not expire as long as you keep MassMailer subscription. And if you, obviously, if you end the contract, then these credits would expire. So there's no refund policy for credits. So once you bought it, you just use them. And then now when it comes to the domains, if you ever wanted to add multiple domains, you can add them. So by default, you get one domain with a plan and one IP as well. So when you get any of our plans, the domain and IP is included. So, but if you want to add more domains or IPs, you can. Again, there's a cost per domain. That's $15. Additional IP is going to cost you $100 per month. And if you want to warm up, do continuous warm up for that IP, which is what we recommend, it's going to cost you $100 per month for that additional IP warm up. And Sandbox, if you want to enable Sandbox, we charge you $50 per month. That's again, if you needed to have your developers or release teams to use MassMailer for testing purposes before they move any upgrade to your production, or maybe some custom thing that they've done, or you want to have some testing done in Sandbox. All of that can be done, but you need to have a plan for that. And that's just going to cost you $50 per month. You get unlimited users, so there's no limit on number of users in Sandbox. And we have various onboarding packages. This is additional cost, one-time cost though. And anytime you're getting onboarded with MassMailer brand new, you have to choose one of these packages. We recommend to go with short unless you really need tall and grande packages. The basic level onboarding helps you get started, set up and use the training. It's $297, and tall package would also include the admin training. And then we can also help you validating your emails, just train you, help you validate your emails, and also help you with the first campaign. So you can just watch it back and make sure that you're doing it right when it comes to sending out the very first campaign. That's part of tall package. Again, one-time cost $972. And grande, we also train you on how to make sure that you're following the best practices when it comes to email deliverability. So we provide training on that, like a 1-hour training. And then also we can help you analyze your deliverability report for your template infrastructure. And if you find anything odd or any problems, we can support you to fix them as long as it's fixable. Sometimes there are things that we tell you not to worry, such as HTML coding and stuff like that. Those things I think you should safely ignore. But anything that's seriously going to impact spammy words and stuff like that, or infrastructure issues, and maybe broken links that you're having, and issues with cookies, whatnot, that you have in control, those things we can help you analyze and fix them as well. And that's a grande package. It's a one-time cost again. And we have success as a service add-on. 3 types or 3 levels, short, tall, and grande. Short is 3 hours, and tall is 11 hours, grande is 21 hours. And again, these hours don't expire as long as you have MassMailer. You can use up. And again, why do you need this success as service packages? Because let's say you need some support for admin developer, like aspects when it comes to MassMailer, such as creating flows or writing some Apex code and stuff like that. You can use those hours to get that done, such as, like, let's say lead response flow if you needed to build, maybe lead verification flow, even though we have packaged them. But if you needed hands-on help to make sure that you're doing it right, and you can just have a professional services person to just help you with that. And that's the cost. Again, we kept it minimal because we want to make sure that you're happy with even if you're doing some custom work. So we definitely can support you there. So those are the packages that are available. And if you want to add this as monthly, that's also possible. It doesn't need to be one-time cost recurring, and you can keep coming back and say, hey, I need help with this, and whatever that you need help with, but you have those hours, and we kind of keep a tab on those hours and make sure that you're not really going over too many hours on top of what you really bought. That success as service add-ons as well. And we have a high volume email plans available, even though our website lists only up to 500K, but we can support millions. and we have pricing available upon request. And if you ever needed to have many users using MassMailer, yes, we do provide high volume user discounts as well. But again, depending on your budget and how many users, we can decide what that discount would be. And yeah, any questions I can clarify here? You can just enter your question in the Q&A box. Okay, seems like no questions. It's pretty easy, nothing complicated. Once again, thank you so much for joining the webinar today. This is a weekly webinar. I do it every Thursday at 9 a.m. Pacific. And if you're new to MassMailer, feel free to just go to our website, get a free trial, and here is the contact information. If you need any help or support, just contact me or contact our the generic email address or shoot me an email directly. Would be happy to help you. Thank you so much. Take care. Have a good day. Thank you. Bye-bye.